Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Corral Stadium as Jesuit Tigers are taking on Brandon River in the district final here tonight in what is sure to be a firepower matchup between your Jesuit Tigers, who have just been so dominant here at home on the season. They're to look to continue that momentum here tonight. Thank you, everybody, tuning in to the Jesuit Tigers Sports Network YouTube channel. So we have your starting 11 here for the Tigers. Lucas Book, Jay Diani, and Patrick Wiley starting up front in what is sure to be consistent attacking matchup for your Tigers here tonight. All right, once again, thank you for everybody tuning in here tonight to the Jesuit Tigers Sports Network YouTube channel. Apologies for some severe technical difficulties here to start this game. But your Jesuit Tigers hosting Braden River here at home in the district final, looking to continue the momentum that they've had in previous seasons here at Alumni Field. And really what to expect here tonight is the dominant performance that we've seen from the Tigers throughout the season, not only this season, but last year as well, and becoming such a formidable offense. With me here tonight is game analyst Ryan Barisi. And Ryan, just kind of talk about what to expect here from the Tigers in terms of offensively here at Alumni Field against Braden River.
Thank you, Mr. Rivera. With the previous games, there's been utter dominance when it comes to the Tigers being on the field. They have a very offensive pressure when it comes to the goal, and right now we can see it right now with the throwing in the ball right now. So it could be very
and a great
almost went there.
Great opportunity, as you just mentioned, Ryan. Mason Culver with the throw-in on that far side of the field, who has really been so incremental to the set-piece opportunities for the Tigers. And as we mentioned before the technical difficulties, Jay Diani, Patrick Wiley, and Lucas Book starting in that attacking front three, who have really contributed so many goals this season. If you're Braden River, Ryan, what kind of adjustments are you trying to do? Are you trying to focus on one of those three, or are you just trying to contain any kind of mishaps that may happen in your own defensive third?
You just want to protect and defend as much as you can, especially with a very offensive team. I mean, good defense makes a powerful offense. So even now, the ball has only ever been on the Bradenton side, so it's going to be very difficult to get it up right now with how offensive the offense is right now. So once they get it past that half, it could be very potent. But right now, the starters are just on it right now.
And as you mentioned, the being in your own defensive third throughout the start of this first half, we've seen it all season long with the Tigers. When they don't have possession and the opponents come here at Alumni Field, they try to play out of the back and they immediately turn the ball over back to Jesuits. So early set piece opportunity here for Luigi Genova. on the ball here for the Tigers, as once again, couple opportunities have already come through. Mason Culver throw in and a corner as well. So expect the Tigers to continue to threaten here early on, as they've done really all season, coming off a 10-2 victory in the district semifinal over Hillsborough. But as of now, it'll be a goal kick for Braden River.
Nice header. Jesuit takes back the possession of the ball, and now it's back to Braden. It's going to go out. Oh, no, they keep it in.
Yeah, and Ryan, as you mentioned, I mean, you're seeing it first. You're seeing it
there for the ball.
Right, and you're seeing it firsthand here, Ryan. As you mentioned, just trying to play out of the back, not getting those kind of opportunities is really what we could see Braden River struggle with here, and that's a credit to Eric Sims and his coaching staff. So here's Charlie Dowman now crossing it in. He's trying to find Lucas Book there. Just cleared out there by Braden River.
There you go, Charlie, with the ball right now, passing it back and forth. Just trying to make sure that they can control as much area as they can before getting close.
Yeah, exactly that. Maintaining possession. We've seen it all season long here with the Tigers. Here's a low-driven cross trying to find Patrick Wiley there inside the 18-yard box. Falling for Keegan Clamp, ultimately called, I think, a handball against the Tigers there, so it'll be a free kick for Braden River. This Pirates team coming in here with 10 wins on the season, defeating Freedom, Ryan, in a double overtime game, defeating the Patriots 3-1, just to get here to that district final. But this is not Freedom. This is a whole other different force that you're going up against with these Jesuit Tigers.
It's a whole force to be reckoned with. Now finally, Braden River pushing into the other half of the field. But right now, Jesuit has possession of the ball. It could very easily go back to the other side, as we see right now.
Yeah.
88.
And here is Patrick Wiley switching it over to Dowman. Dowman's trying to find Hannon there. Still able to maintain possession, as once again, Ryan, you'll see throughout here tonight as well, the Tigers just make sure anytime they give up the ball, immediate off-ball pressure to regain that possession. And you've already mentioned it a couple times now here. Braden River really haven't been able to get past that 40, 50-yard line. And the one opportunity thus far, it was immediate turnover. Here's an early opportunity for the Tigers. This is Patrick Wiley.
Ooh. If it was football, it would have been a touchdown. No, it would have been a field goal.
Didn't go through the uprights, so it would have been a missed field goal on that one. But still a great opportunity for Patrick Wiley there. And once again, the Tigers threatening here in these opening minutes against Braden River.
We even see, too, the defensive line in the back just always having the position of the ball. So it doesn't even matter when Bradenton is able to push. They're already ready to obtain that ball pressure.
Absolutely. And I think, playing a conservative line right now, playing 5 defensive guys in the back, they're just trying to make sure they limit any kind of opportunities to the Tigers. But the problem is, sitting back, you're going to invite all that pressure throughout the game. So it'll be a throw in here for the Pirates. Here's Dowman now, switching it out to Evan Yockey on the far side.
Just playing that slow game.
As we have seen all season long, Tigers will make sure not to turn the ball over. They won't invite pressure upon themselves. They will take their time to set up the opportunities. Here's Dowman now on the far side. Nice give and go there to Yockey. Yockey trying to cross it in for Patrick Wiley. Really nice opportunity there, Ryan.
Time is very key here.
Absolutely. Like you said, opening 10 minutes really of each half, it's going to be so essential for Braden River in terms of what to expect. Momentum, try to settle into this game. Right now it's just opening minute nerves playing on the road. It's Nick Smith switching it over there to Dowman. Dowman crossing it in. That's looking for Patrick Wiley. It's going to fall, but foul committed against the Pirates, so it'll be a free kick.
See with Smith and Downing that they're always just passing the ball back and forth, just waiting for a good opening, just seeing who's up front open just to get a good position, and then they're able to pump that ball really far. It's very impressive. Make it tough for the Pirates to be able to defeat that.
Absolutely, and I think that goes back to the point we've made earlier, is just the focus being on Jay Diani, Patrick Wiley, and Lucas Book. Those guys provide so many goals throughout the season that you want to try to shut down those opportunities. But you just mentioned it. Charlie Dowman and Nick Smith are getting opportunities to cross it in themselves. Yeah, it's Braden River, my goodness.
Good block.
Ryan, you said it. Absolutely fantastic save there from Hudson Pierce, who has been so reliable this season. And Braden River just keeping the Tigers honest there with a counterattack opportunity.
Corner kick right here.
So a fantastic save from Hudson Pierce. Keeps it 0-0 right now between the Pirates and the Tigers, but it's another set-piece opportunity.
Scramble the ball. Go out. Oh, no, it's out. They put the flag up.
Yeah, so an offside call there against the Pirates on that far side. As Tiger fans can kind of take a sigh of relief there, yeah. Ryan, in terms of that shot opportunity.
Now the Pirates got to go back on the defense. Now the Jesuit has possession of the ball. Smith running it up.
And so this is Keegan Clamp, who was voted Hillsborough County Player of the Week this morning. Congratulations to Clamp, who has been so important for this midfield built between DeGenova, Dowman, and Clamp. Here's Hannon on the far side, being the first.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely, Hannon creating problems here on this right side for the Pirates. Looks like he got pushed down there. Referee says no, so nice job. Yeah, nice job for Hannon standing back up on the ball, still trying to continue play there because the referee didn't give the foul. So this is going to be Evan Yaki here, closest to the screen, taking this corner for the Tigers. What will already be their third corner of the evening. Yaki to take. Going to the near post, sliding around, and that is Keegan Clamp. Fantastic save there. It's Keegan Clamp. You can see, Ryan, why he was voted, Hillsborough Player of the Week.
We really had to be real quick to save that.
Yeah, fantastic save there to keep Braden River here 0-0. So two opportunities coming from both sides. Another corner here taken by Evan Yaki, going near post again.
Jesuit possession.
That's Hannon trying to cross it back in. Ultimately falling for Braden River, who clears it back upfield. But Ryan, you just mentioned it. The Pirates really struggling to try to keep possession.
The longer the Jesuit has the ball, the Pirates need to be more motivated to actually keep that pressure, keep that going, because if they lose it, then the Jesuit's just going to swamp all over them. So.
Absolutely, as here is Dowman on the far side, crossing it to Clamp.
In the corner right now.
Crossing it to that far post, trying to find Wiley.
The ball.
Now almost fell for Evan Yaki, who has been a part of that attacking three besides Lucas Book, Diani, and Wiley. Here is Yaki now taking a low-driven strike. Just going to go a little bit wide there for a goal kick. So, Ryan, what would you suggest in terms of Braden River, how you would adjust to this amount of pressure that the Tigers are bringing?
They just have to make that iron wall, it seems like. It seems like all their guys are scattered around. They're just chasing after one person, or they're not letting the ball, when they have the possession, they're just kicking out of the way, just trying to get rid of the ball. Maybe it's just nerves. But if they see how Jesuits just keeping possession of the ball, even after being pressured on, that they have that good footwork. It's really important in this kind of matches where it's so important. It's make or break.
Absolutely. You said it, and that once again goes to credit to head coach Eric Sims and company with just maintaining possession and controlling what you can control as Clamp passing it back to Smith here, and Smith switching the field now to Dowman. Down another far across there.
Catches it.
Yeah, another nice opportunity there from Dowman, and credit goes again to Nick Smith and Charlie Dowman trying to find that ball over the top to break down this gridlock line of Braden River. So it'll be a throw in here for the Pirates. Nice clearance there from Brock Edelman.
It's going to be another throw.
Here's Clamp now.
You look at the conversion from the throw. After it was going straight to the Pirates, Jesuit came up right behind them, ready for the prowl, seeing how offensive they are, even running up.
Absolutely, and that was Lucas Book getting the turnover there from the Pirates. Diani now.
Patrick Wiley.
Patrick Wiley, ever threatening, especially with his pace, trying to beat a couple defenders here.
Almost went through his legs.
Well defended there by the Pirates. Here's Edelman now.
Yaki. Pass back to Nick Smith.
Back to Nick Smith now. Passing it upfield here to Hannon. Jackson Hannon trying to beat this last defender here to try to cross it in, but once again, Braden River doing a nice job defensively, not allowing the Tigers to get that cross in to create an opportunity. And now Braden River.
They got to make a run for it.
Braden River trying to create an opportunity here. Well defended there by Charlie Dowman.
Great defense. See Jesuit having more control of the area in the latter half. There he was able to recapture the ball. Now look at all the positions. All the Pirates are just backing off.
Absolutely, as we have a Pirates player down. That was Victor Philpotts who went down. He was on the counterattack opportunity for Braden River going down, hoping it's nothing too serious. But, Ryan, I mean, you mentioned it in terms of Braden River when they've had those two counterattack opportunities. Despite Tigers not having a lot of guys back defensively, still able to regain possession pretty quickly. It's Victor Philpotts back up here for the Pirates, but does have to come off the field. Referee will wave him back on. So we're about to get back underway here in the first half. 0-0 between your Jesuit Tigers and Braden River Pirates here in the district final at Alumni Field. So we resume play. Stauman looking to cross it back in here, trying to find Lucas Book. Here's Clamp now. Switching it to Hannon. Jackson Hannon trying to beat that last defender. Ultimately cleared there by the Pirates. Here's Philpotts back on.
Going on the offensive. Now back to Charlie.
Through ball there to Evan Yaki.
Ooh.
Evan Yaki trying to cross it in.
This is the kick. He goes out.
And this will be a throw in here for the Tigers. This throw in could be a big opportunity for Jesuit to score right here. Maybe allow them to put the ball where they want it and get a good opening to score. Absolutely. That's going to be Nick Smith to take the throw in for the Tigers. Essentially is another set piece opportunity. Very similar to a corner with how they handle these throw-ins. Going to that near post, bouncing around a couple times. Tigers still maintaining possession. Low-driven shot there by Yaki. And looked like it went off Braden River last. It did. So far side throw in here for the Tigers. Well, Ryan, I tell you what, you said, you got to have a gridlock if you're Braden River in order to kind of survive this first half. So far, so good.
Yeah. But, the Tigers, they have the motivation to want to break that grid wall. So we'll see here with this throw-in if they're able to do it. And even so, they'll still be able to maintain that offensive pressure.
Absolutely is. That's a fantastic throw-in. Well collected there by Braden River. A little bit of a slip-up. It looked like he tried to clear that ball immediately off his line. And so right now, Braden River inviting their own pressure here against the Tigers.
This is a volley right now. It's going to be back in the Jesuit Tigers possession.
So here is Charlie Dowman now. Passing it to DeGenova. DeGenova wide to Hannon.
Oh, almost broke his ankles right there again. So Nick Smith and Charlie, they're able to defuse the situation at any moment. If there's too much offensive pressure on one of the Tigers, they're able to just pass it back and defuse it, repossess the ball, recollect, and then go back in for the offensive pressure.
Absolutely. As we enter the first half water break, your Jesuit Tigers 0, Braden River Pirates 0 here in the district final at Alumni Field, where really both teams have had an opportunity. Keegan Clamp hitting the crossbar just minutes ago, and even earlier than that, a counterattack opportunity for Braden River that had Hudson Pierce, who's been so reliable all season long, in goal for the Tigers, coming up with a fantastic save. So really exciting first half and opening 20 minutes or so for this district final. Ryan, what do you want to see here in this next 20 minutes from Jesuit in terms of trying to break through with that defensive line of Braden River?
I feel like they have to catch Braden River off with surprise. We've seen it before in the past with Patrick Wiley just sneaking in and able to get a few scores. So I think if they want to be able to get some good goals, they have to be able to surprise the Pirates and not just have that good offensive pressure, but be able to have that mix-up where there's some people in the back open or people on the far right or far left open, and Braden River's not paying attention to them. They're able to pass to them and score. So I think Patrick Weiler or Yaki are going to be the next guys to get the first goals.
Absolutely. Two seniors, really leaders on this team to kind of lean on in terms of producing some offensive set pieces and really goal-scoring opportunities for the Tigers. And so Braden River, once again, not really controlling a whole lot of possession in this first half. But I tell you what, their head coach is going to be absolutely thrilled, Braden Chandler, in terms of where the Pirates are at currently. In terms of the Tigers, though, I think a lot of momentum is on Jesuit's side, especially in these last 5 minutes or so. They've really started to open up the opportunities, as you've mentioned, on the outsides. Back underway here for the remaining 20 minutes or so of the first half. Your Jesuit Tigers 0, Braden River Pirates 0 in the district final here at Alumni Field. What has been an exciting opening 20 minutes or so. So here's Nick Smith switching it over to Edelman. Here's Keegan Clamp. DeGenova switching it to Clamp. So on that far side, we have Dowman and Yaki. Dowman's the one on the ball right now. Dowman crossing it in.
Trying to find a good opening in the center.
This is Lucas Book. Here's Hannon. DeGenova looking for that passing lane, as you mentioned, Ryan, during the water break, just trying to kind of mix it up and break down this defensive line. Yaki on the far side now.
Oh,
Nice defensive tackle, but Ryan, you mentioned it. You know,
Still
just can't maintain possession against the Tigers.
So the Pirates now, a good header. There's Charlie with a header. You know, the ball's still in play. Charlie blocking the ball. He gets swept.
Yeah, and that foul is called there by this head referee. So this will be a free kick for the Tigers.
Nice. So for throwing.
Yeah, ultimately starting to play back up there pretty quickly. Nick Smith to take it. So on this far side now, Evan Yaki. Trying to turn on that outside. Gets the opportunity. Beats the first defender. Can he beat the second and third? Ultimately does. Passing it off there to Dowman. Back to Yaki. Crossing it in. Trying to find Patrick Wiley. And here is Hannon.
And still with the ball with the two defenders on him.
Yeah, Ryan, I was going to mention, I mean, Jackson Hannon seems to be causing all kinds of headaches here defensively on this right side for Braden River.
Yeah, they've had three people on him at once. And still, he still was able to control the ball really well. Good for a wide shot. It's just going to go out.
Yeah, this will go all the way back to Brock Edelman.
But still, the Pirates are trying to move forward. They're still just staying back in the defensive line.
Absolutely, as here is Charlie Dowman now trying to cross it upfield to Yaki.
Goes out.
Got the shot off. Hard to see if it was deflected. Ultimately, head referee saying no, so this will be a goal kick. So still 0-0 here in the district final between your Jesuit Tigers and the Braden River Pirates. It's Jesuit coming off a win against Hillsborough 10-2. Booked their ticket here into the district final. As for Braden River, double overtime thriller, 3-1 victory over Freedom. Booked their ticket in this district final. Here's Charlie Dowman.
Evan Yaki.
Here's DeGenova. DeGenova switching it over here to Clamp. Clamp crossing it into this far side. This should get to Evan Yaki. Evan Yaki, great cross, all things considered. Well handled there by Tyler DeHart. And once again, Ryan, just immediately giving the pressure and possession back to the Tigers. And just really sitting back at that 35 to 30 yard line, and that's where you see them start to step up defensively and try to give headaches here to the Tigers.
Seems as though they're just trying to break down their offensive pressure, but at the end of the day, you can't be playing in the back for long. You too also have to be able to score, so they have to be able to get this ball up to the past the 50 yard line. Otherwise, Jesuit's going to have prime opportunities.
Absolutely, as here is Dowman, low driven cross here to Wiley. Wiley trying to get a turn and a shot.
Ooh, so just barely went over.
Really nice opportunity there, Ryan.
Moments like those are what make or break teams. So seeing right there, they were able to get past that defense.
And really the second opportunity here tonight in this half for the Jesuit Tigers. Earlier, prior to the first half water break, it was Keegan Clamp hitting the crossbar for the Tigers.
Good header.
So here's Patrick Wiley now to Hannon. Now Keegan Clamp looking to switch it to Dowman.
Fake right there.
Charlie Dowman coming off a hat trick on Monday night's game against Hillsborough. So here's Evan Yaki.
Still has slight control of it.
Really nice job there from Yaki. Ultimately cleared out there by Braden River. Once again, Ryan, I mean, just immediately giving possession back to the Tigers.
Still 0-0 at Alumni Field. 13 minutes into the game.
think that would probably be the most surprising part of this, is that it's 0-0. It really feels like Jesuit has really had control of this game. Just need to find that final goal-scoring opportunity to really break through here. So here's DeGenova now. Switching it to Yaki. DeGenova switching it to Diani. Diani crossing it in. Evan Yaki Dauman trying to keep it alive here.
Slide tackle.
Still in Tiger possession there. As here's Evan Yaki. DeGenova to Clamp. Clamp trying to find Book there. Yaki keeping it alive here for the Tigers on the far side.
Fighting for this ball right now. Still back in the Tigers' possession. Now they got to recuperate.
Absolutely. As you mentioned, you could see Braden River, as soon as they gave up possession to the Tigers, immediately sprinting back to that 30 to 25-yard line. As our viewers can see, look at that compact line from Braden River. Almost all 11 jerseys inside the 18-yard box are right outside of it. That's what's creating the headaches right now for the Tigers to try to break down. So here is Charlie Dauman. Dauman crossing it to the far side to Hannon. Clamp crossing it into that far post. Well collected there by DeHart. DeHart with a huge punt there that went almost all the way to the Tigers' 20-25 line, but once again, not able to keep possession and committing a foul there.
Ball still in play. Players down.
Yeah, that's Jackson Hannon who's down. He is back up, though, for the Tigers on the far side of the field. So here's DeGenova. So here's Charlie Dauman now. To DeGenova. Here's Hannon trying to cross it in to that far post. Clamp trying to get a shot opportunity, not able to get one on target, so it'll be a goal kick here for the Pirates. But Ryan, as you mentioned at the water break there, trying to find Evan Yaki on that far side. So a goal kick here for the Pirates.
Jesuits look to take back the possession immediately. All of them staggered to the 50-40-yard line.
And the Tigers doing just that. Ryan winning back possession immediately. Nice job there from Edelman. Now to Diani. Here's Dauman. Dauman looking for Hannon here on the right side. Finds him. Yaki calling for it on the far side. Still Hannon. Passing it back to DeGenova. Here's Yaki. Yaki crossing it in. Still 0-0 between your Jesuit Tigers and the Braden River Pirates here in this district final. And once again, it's felt like a game that the Tigers have really dominated this entire first half. But Braden River holding their own in terms of the scoreline right now. And not allowing the Tigers to get really any easy opportunities on goal. And Ryan, you kind of have to wonder, if that opportunity went in for Braden River, how would they be playing in this first half? Would they look a little bit more pressing and try to create more opportunities, or would they even invite more pressure? I think that's really kind of the mystery question here, but Hudson Pierce made that fantastic save earlier.
Mm-hmm. Well, even, too, the Tigers aren't seeming to press on, too. They're kind of just playing back. They're playing safe, but even the two passively. Oh, right now, this is a good catch. But right now, even now, with it almost being the first half, end of the first half, the Tigers got to make a move somehow. They can't play passive for a long time. Even though they're having that offensive pressure, they have to be taking those opportunities to take the strikes into the goal.
Absolutely, and what I will say here is, under this 10 minutes in the first half, the Tigers have found plenty of goals this season. So still, once again, you can't fall asleep against the Tigers. They will absolutely punish you for it. So it's just trying to find those passing lanes and trying to break down this defensive line as Hannon going to that far post. Just trying to find Patrick Wiley there, just unable to. So it'll be a goal kick here once again for the Pirates as we have a substitution coming on here for the Tigers.
Tyler's going to be swamping in.
Yeah, so it's going to be Lucas Book coming off. Tyler Trompkin coming in as the Pirates are back underway here for the remaining minutes of this first half. Hudson Pierce calls for it. Braden River trying to create an opportunity, but once again, well handled there by the Tigers. So here's Jackson Hannon now. Diani to Dowman. Charlie Dowman trying to cross it in. And like you mentioned, Ryan, the pressure was there when the 11 guys of Braden River aren't sitting back inviting that pressure. You can kind of see they're a little bit lopsided. They're not as balanced defensively as we've seen in this first half.
Going to be a corner kick from the Jesuit Tigers. This is definitely going to be a big opportunity now.
Absolutely. Set piece opportunity is so huge for the Tigers. It's Keegan Clamp to take it. Going to that near post to Hart, not able to handle it. Tigers still inside that 18-yard box, battling back for possession. And DeHart was a little bit nervous there. Ultimately, I think this is another corner kick. And that's what it's called. Really good opportunity, as you mentioned, Ryan, with the set piece.
We're getting really closer and closer each time now. It's only a matter of time.
That's truly what it feels like. Keegan Clamp, too, take it again, bending it in, and DeHart spills that corner kick again. This time it falls for Hannon to cross it back into that far post. It's Clamp just not able to get clean contact on that one, so goal kick. But Ryan, I think you mentioned right before that set piece, it feels like it's only a matter of time at this point rather than, if the Tigers will score. It's a matter of when.
Exactly. And now we see with this goal kick that Tigers spread out. Not go too far. Going to Dowman. Trips.
Braden River able to win back possession there, but
Nick Smith going to let the ball go out. The Pirates is going to just throw it in. Back to Dowman. Going to pass it up to Yakin. Kicks it back.
So nice cross there to the far side, trying to find Hannon, just unable to, so a goal kick. We have another substitution getting made here. So I believe this may be Culver coming on. So Mason Culver's coming on here for Jackson Hannon.
Jackson Hannon is putting in some good work.
Absolutely. So what we're seeing now is Evan Yaki's coming into that right back role closest to your viewing screen here. And Mason Culver will be playing that left back role that Evan Yaki was filling there on the far side of the field.
Blocks the field offensive line.
Here's DeGenova now, crossing it upfield there, trying to find Patrick Wiley. Well defended there by Braden River. Foul committed there by the Tigers. So Braden River will take their time here on this free kick.
Less than 4 minutes in. It's the first half. But this can be very scary right now. This kick getting real close, but I mean, look at right now. The Jesuits already taking control of the ball. Now they're pressing up. All the guys of the Pirates have to walk back. Oh, there's nobody out there. Oh, it's just the goalie. Goalie catches it.
Yeah, nice cross there from Jay Diani trying to find Patrick Wiley there. Once again, you can't fall asleep against these Jesuit Tigers. They will pounce on the opportunity at any moment that's given.
Just playing with the ball right now. Pass to Yaki. Back to Down.
Charlie Dowman, who's had plenty of crosses here this evening.
There. It's in the corner on the right side. Out on the Pirates. Seems.
You're correct about that, Ryan. So it'll be a corner kick here for the Tigers. Evan Yaki's going to take it as we have about 2.5 minutes remaining or so here in this first half.
Yaki's been very accurate with his kicks, so now let's see if the Jesuit Tigers are able to seize those opportunities that he's given them.
Absolutely. These set-piece opportunities have been fantastic thus far here tonight for the Tigers. Is this going to fall for Clamp?
Both players down. Get back up immediately. The ball's still in play.
Nick Smith trying to keep it in there. DeHart able to collect. Once again, Ryan, I mean, just you're able to defend well against the Tigers, but you immediately are giving possession back to Jesuit.
Yeah, the Pirates have to be building up that offense, but they seem never to have that opportunity even too. Because when they are in the offensive line, Jesuit Tigers, there's 3-4 guys all on the ball. So even if they do have the opportunity to play offensive, they rarely get that opportunity to capitalize off of it. I mean, we're seeing with this game, it's already been, 39 minutes in? And we've just been probably primarily past the 30, 40-yard line.
Absolutely. As once again, the Tigers just really controlling this game and putting as much pressure on the on the Pirates. So here's Dowman looking to cross it in.
Last few minutes of the game.
So here's DeGenova. DeGenova crossing it back in here on the far side. Possession maintained there by Dowman. Now switching the field to Smith. Nick Smith crossing it in. Once again, one well defended there by Braden River, but giving possession right back to the Tigers. And that'll do it for your first half. 0-0 between the Jesuit Tigers and Braden River Pirates in the district final. In just a few moments, Ryan and I will break down what we saw from the Tigers, what we saw from Braden River, and kind of what to expect in the second half. But as of right now, the district final 0-0 between your Jesuit Tigers and Braden River. We'll be back in just a few moments. Welcome back here to Alumni Field at Corral Memorial Stadium, where your Jesuit Tigers and Braden River Pirates tied 0-0 going into this second half of the district final. And Ryan, we were talking about it a little, off camera, just about how Braden River really was sitting back and inviting all that pressure.
Yeah, they're just letting them walk into their 20-yard line essentially. And what's Jesuit's just been putting on the pressure, but Braden River's just been sitting back, not doing anything. So we have so many opportunities to now take strikes. Right now it's going to be a field kick, sorry.
Yeah, so a couple changes here to start the second half for your Jesuit Tigers. Lucas Ruiz has come in to play that left back role that Mason Culver was in really at the end of the first half. And we have Lucas Book coming back in, who started tonight's game for your Jesuit Tigers. So those are two changes here for Jesuit. But really much of the same here in the opening minutes of this second half compared to the first, where Braden River is really sitting back inside their 20-25 yard line, their own defensive third, and just inviting that pressure. I will say, Ryan, I think two of the X factors here are going to be Patrick Wiley and Charlie Dowman.
Oh, right there is a foul. It was a penalty.
Absolutely a penalty. And Ryan, I tell you what, I was just breaking it down. Patrick Wiley's going to be that X factor, and there he is, earning the penalty.
There we go. This is going to be the prime opportunity. He's going to put the goalie to work, see if he can actually block a shot now. Instead of 11 guys, it's just all himself. Patrick Wiley now going to be taking the most open shot he can take right now today.
Absolutely. As Patrick Wiley, the senior, really one of the big leaders of this team for the Jesuit Tigers, will be taking this penalty kick against Tyler DeHart, who made a couple key saves for Braden River in this first half. So Patrick Wiley earning himself the penalty, 0-0 between your Jesuit Tigers and Braden River. But Patrick Wiley take this penalty kick.
Oh,
as you like.
There we go.
Patrick Wiley, the senior and the leader on this team, putting the Tigers up 1-0.
And there we have it. That opportunity now to finally take this goal. They took it. They succeed. Now they're sitting pretty. Braden River can't play on the defensive. They now have to play on that offensive game. So now we force them to play Jesuit's game.
Absolutely. And what's really going to be interesting here is, as you said, they've got to now try to create their own opportunities. We've seen all season long when other teams are now having to play Jesuit's game, it's going to lead to more goal-scoring opportunities for the Tigers. But what a lively second half start here for the Tigers. As our viewers saw, it felt like all Jesuit in the first half, but just that goal was not there on the scoreboard to prove it. Here we are to open up a few minutes here in the second half. Your Jesuit Tigers lead 1-0 thanks to Patrick Wiley converting the penalty kick. Mere seconds after I said X factors here in the second half, going to be Patrick Wiley and Charlie Dowman. And sure enough, Patrick Wiley earning himself a penalty on that far side of the field.
It seems now, too, Pirates aren't going on the offense. They're still backing up. This is just going to give more opportunities for Jesuit to score. They have nothing to be afraid of.
Absolutely. Here is Charlie Dowman trying to find Keegan Clamp. It falls for Patrick Wiley on the far side. One-time pass there from Dowman to Yaki. Yaki's thinking about taking the shot.
Ooh.
And it will be a corner for the Tigers, as Keegan Clamp will be taking it. Yeah, Ryan, you mentioned it. I mean, Braden River, we're seeing just once again sitting back, inviting that pressure. It seems like head coach Eric Sims and the coaching staff of the Tigers really tried to break down that halftime talk, and it seems they've discovered some opportunities here now for the Tigers. It's across there for Clamp.
Ooh, another goal.
Second goal here for the Tigers.
Just like you were mentioning before, now that they have this goal, they're able to just continue having more opportunities, and we see it right there after that corner kick. They were able to get it in.
And those set piece opportunities so crucial for the Tigers, as it has been all season long. Fantastic goal there. It's tough to see who it was. It may have been Brock Edelman, may have been Lucas Book. We'll have to watch the playback and add that stat in at the end of the game. But either way, your Jesuit Tigers cruising here in the opening minutes of the second half.
There you go.
The
Hudson.
Pirates now 2-0 in the district final. Dowman to DeGenova now. Over to Clamp. Here's Evan Yaki. Got Jay Diani and Lucas Book inside the 18-yard box there, but it falls back for Lucas Ruiz. Edelman switching it to Dowman.
Looks to be a corner kick for the Pirates.
Yeah, goal kick there for the Pirates. Dowman and Wiley just not on the same page there. Our PA announcer announced that Lucas Book was the one to score that second goal. So Lucas Book on the score sheet for the Tigers tonight. So second half scoring opened up with a Patrick Wiley converted penalty. And then a set piece opportunity cross taken by Keegan Clamp to Lucas Book, who put it in for the second goal here in this half for the Tigers.
Still Jesuit with the control of the ball. Not letting the Pirates get out of that 20-yard line.
Absolutely. And that, once again, credit to Eric Sims and the coaching staff, really creating headaches now for Braden River. This is a cross trying to find Patrick Wiley on the far side.
The ball's having some good airtime.
Right now, Keegan Clamp fighting for it, and it'll be a goal kick for the Pirates. But yeah, Ryan, you mentioned it. You know, now if you're Braden River, because we're talking about you're playing into Jesuit's game. This is exactly what Jesuit wants to do. If you're Braden River, you know, what's the first step to try to even get out of your own defensive third at this point? Not even to score, just to get out of your own defensive third.
Well, they have to be willing to take some risks. I mean, we see multiple times that they're just holding back. They're just sitting in the fort. But eventually, if they're just staying in the fort, it's all going to crumble. They have to take those risks to be able to go out and try to have that offensive pressure. But we see right here, just bouncing off the field goal post.
Yeah, I think it hit the field goal post. So this will be a corner that didn't hit off the crossbar. And yeah, Ryan, it'll be interesting to see if they're even going to have the opportunity to take those risks. As Jesuit off-ball pressure has just been fantastic here tonight, as it's been all season. So we got another set-piece opportunity for the Tigers. It's Evan Yaki on the far side to take it for the Tigers. Crossing it to that far post, trying to find Charlie Dowman, well defended there by Braden River, and ultimately cleared upfield.
We can see upfield there's no Pirates. There's just the one guy, and now there are three Jesuits all on the ball. So them just taking away their opportunity to even get a chance to go up. Jesuits now have the possession of the ball, and they're just going to keep driving it forward. And they don't even have to score. They could just keep passing the ball back and forth. And they could just win by doing that. They can win to stall because the Pirates aren't going to put that pressure on them.
Absolutely. I mean, if you really wanted to just play the possession game, absolutely could win the game 2-0. Really, the counterpoint I'll make to this is I think Jesuits come out in this half to make a point, to make a statement, and show what this team is capable of that we've seen all season, as that's Dowman taking a shot. Collected there by DeHart. Once again, Ryan, we talked about it at halftime. You know, start taking shots outside the 18-yard box. We see it there with Dowman just now taking a shot. You know, I think this is really creating some problems now for Braden River, because in the first half it was more trying to cross it in the box, create the opportunity inside the 18. Now they're just mixing every single kind of attack, and it's really creating problems for Braden River.
We can even see the goalie's trying to give them opportunities to go up the field, yet the players aren't taking that opportunity. Jesuit just is back on that field, just controlling that area. We can see, there's people on the 40 and the 50-yard line, just playing around with the ball. They don't have to worry about anyone pressuring them because there's no one coming after them.
Absolutely.
They're eventually going to have to do something.
Dowman to cross it there. He was trying to find, I think, Diani or Lucas Book. Just unlucky that, honestly unlucky that didn't hit any Braden River defender there, so it'll be a goal kick. But absolutely, no real Braden River defender really applying that pressure on the ball against any of these Tigers, so it's really creating more passing lanes and more time to create those decisions. As here's Yaki off the ball trying to win back possession. It'll be
The Pirates' ball.
looks like it'll actually be
It's
a
the Tigers'
throw-in here
ball.
for the Tigers. So Evan Yaki will take this quickly.
And we
Here's
see,
DeGenova.
yeah, we see there was no threat at all. They were able to just easily throw that ball in, and now they're just going to be circling in, just encroaching on that goal space. They just have to take the opportunity to take the shots.
Absolutely. Here is DeGenova. To Dowman. To Clamp, and you can see now Jesuit's just waiting for these passing lanes to open up.
The
Charlie
goalie
Dowman.
almost, the coach almost interfering, or the ref, sorry.
Yeah, referee having to jump over that ball there, almost interfering with the pass. Braden River finally able to maintain possession here for more than just a couple seconds, but once again, look at the Tigers.
There's
just
2 Tigers on
absolutely
this man.
Absolutely. Tigers just swarming the Pirates to not even allow more than 2 passes. Consecutive sessions there. Here's Dowman.
Roughness over the ball. His first pressure that they're now applying to some of the Tigers. Must seem more than orthodox to them.
Yeah, the first time that we're seeing off-ball pressure from Braden River. And one thing to take note of is that will exhaust the team without a doubt. When you don't have possession, you're constantly chasing possession. Keegan Clamp tried to get a shot there, took an awkward deflection,
shot.
Ultimately going to be a goal kick for Braden River. But as I was saying, Ryan, when you're just chasing the ball the entire time, it almost turns into a cardio workout. And, coming off a double overtime game on Monday, what would you expect from Braden River? I mean, are they going to be able to last that long in 27, 28 remaining minutes or so coming off that double overtime game?
This might actually be the effect of that double overtime, that they don't want to take those opportunities to tire out their guys, but it's ending up shooting themselves in the foot. I mean, look here, they're just finally now having the first pressure now in the second half, but still they're just backing off, all 11 guys. So we could see here, I mean, the Jesuit Tigers, they're able to not only win multiple victories over and over again, but still have the continued pressure for the prolonged games throughout their season.
Absolutely. Patrick Wiley with a nice move there. He's trying to cross it in.
Ooh.
He's trying
Seems
to
to
find
almost go in.
Or Yaki there inside the 6-yard box. It's going to be a throw-in for the Tigers, so Jesuits still maintain possession here, and Braden Rivers defensive third, and every single player for the Tigers going inside the 18-yard box here besides Luch DeGenova. That is the only one, and obviously Hudson Piers, who is in goal for the Tigers, but everybody else inside that 18-yard box, or if you're Keegan Clamps, just sitting above that 18-yard box. So set piece opportunity here for the Tigers going near post, ultimately cleared only as far as the top of the 18.
Header.
Evan Yaki taking a header there, but collected there by Tyler DeHart.
Goes for a kick. There's only one Pirate going after it. Goes out. Tigers.
Yeah, as you mentioned, only one Pirate player going after that ball there. That was Esteban Jesuit, who ultimately well defended there by Lucas Ruiz, who's been such a reliable wingback defender.
It's now the first time that the Jesuits have to play defensive. There's a couple guys going on, but all the defenders are just going after the ball. Ooh, looks like there's a man down.
No foul.
Oh, no
called
foul.
there. Clean tackle there by Patrick Wiley, but I do think Patrick Wiley got a little shaken up there from that tackle. Ultimately playing on here, Evan Yaki on the ball here for the Tigers. Lucas Buck calling for it on the far side of the field.
For a cross.
Quick give and go there from Dowman to Yaki. Yaki crossing it back in.
Just barely going over the
and
goal.
Just going over the crossbar there, so it will be a goal kick. Patrick Wiley back up and walking there, so good to see here for the Tigers.
We see the complete difference in the defensive play with the Jesuits, that as soon as there's one guy that has possession of the ball, two Jesuits always coming in to pounce from behind and in front. So it doesn't really give the Pirates any opportunities to try to pass. And even when there are opportunities to pass, there's no Pirates to even pass to. So the Jesuits are just able to take possession of the ball that easily.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think that's a credit to this reliable back four that has been so dominant all season long, especially that center back pairing between Brock Edelman and Nick Smith, to have that partnership and that trust between center backs is absolutely crucial in having such a dominant defense to build out from. And as you mentioned, just not allowing Braden River to have any possession throughout not only this second half but throughout the game.
Ooh.
Braden River now trying to get their first opportunity really since the opening minutes of the first half. There you have it, Ryan, as mentioned. Part of that center back duo right there, Nick Smith, able to make up that ground and really stop that counterattack for the Pirates.
Now we see for the first time majority of their players on the Jesuit goal line. Is it a penalty kick? Oh, no, it's
just a free kick there.
Kick.
Ultimately handled well there by Hudson Pierce.
Catching the ball.
Hudson Pierce seeing his first action here in the second half, making that tremendous save in the first half that, once again, we can't emphasize enough, could have maybe changed this entire momentum of how this game was handled, especially in the first half. Hudson Pierce has done that multiple times this season in terms of an opponent coming in here at Alumni Field, almost getting that opening goal, but not to happen once again thanks to Hudson Pierce. The Tigers will have a
corner
set
kick
piece opportunity. I believe it's going to be Nick Smith to take this here.
Is it going to be a throw-in? Seems to be that way.
It will be a throw-in here for the Tigers. But once again, throw-ins, how this team delivers is almost another set-piece opportunity, essentially.
The
The
goalie
Hart
misses
punches it out.
This is the catch. There's only one person up on the center, two people.
Handled well there by DeGenova. Now here's Book to clamp. Two Tigers on the far side calling for it. That's Charlie Dowman and Patrick Wiley. Ultimately, Wiley getting the ball here. Really nice job there from Luigi Genova handling that ball in the air when you have two Braden River players immediately pressuring you. You never know how that ball may bounce or fall. It's a really nice job there defensively from DeGenova. This ball's cleared only as far back to Nick Smith. So here's Brock Edelman. Now Ruiz. The Tigers now playing a little bit more of a makeshift back three rather than traditional back four that we've been used to seeing under head coach Eric Sims and company. So Nick Smith more playing that left back, center back role. Brock Edelman playing true center back. And Lucas Ruiz. What a fantastic shot from Charlie Dowman. I'll tell you what, Ryan, if that would have been into the back of the net, there's our two X factors that we mentioned, Patrick Wiley and Charlie Dowman in this second half. What a fantastic strike there.
Fantastic duo. Indeed. Both of them showing their phenomenal plays right now.
Saved by DeHart, so this will be a corner kick for the Tigers on the far side. Evan Yaki to take it. Yaki to cross it in. Headed out there by Braden River. Falls to Diani. And will be a throw-in for the Tigers.
Once again, just this constant pressure. Well, we've only had 2 interactions now since they were on the other side, on the Jesuit defending side, but even now, doesn't matter. They get the ball, they're back up, and now they're just sitting in a corner, just gridlocking themselves.
Absolutely, as a throw in here for the Tigers, who continue to maintain possession in the second half.
Rocky with the throw.
Trying to find.
Ooh, almost went in.
Saved there by DeHart.
Nice
Kept
block.
alive for Diani.
The ball's on fire right now.
Clamp to Book. And now Braden River getting their first counterattack opportunity.
The Pirates, the Jesuits
During
now
the
got to
second
run.
half, crossing it to that far side. Are they able to connect it here? One-time shot. Nice
Ooh,
save there. by
nice
Hudson
save.
Pierce.
We could see here the difference in offense. There was only 3 people running up. All the other people had to catch up. Compared to the Jesuits, I mean, look. They're all just slowly just making their way to the front. All the Jesuit guys just, oh, and the ball's going up fast. Much faster, guys. Oh, and it's going to be going out. It looks to be a field kick now, or a corner kick.
Ryan, and I think you mentioned it. Is this the result of playing a double overtime game on Monday? It's already a long season as it is. But to start the postseason on a double overtime game really is asking a lot. And substitution being made here for the Tigers. Jackson Hammond coming on and Evan Yaki coming off. But maybe that's a result. You mentioned it. Only 3 guys attacking for Braden River. It may just be too much pressure from the Tigers, and that's why they're not able to put on a full-on counterattack. Throw-ins taken there, handled there by DeHart.
Mm-hmm. The momentum always seems to shift in Jesuits' favor.
Absolutely, as it was actually Mason Culver that came in for the Tigers, not Jackson Hannon. So Mason Culver in for Evan Yaki. That ball's cleared by Hudson Pierce.
There are 3 Jesuit guys on this guy, and there's 2.
And as you mentioned it, Ryan, really only 3-4 Braden River guys in the attacking third, so they're having to retreat all the way back to their defensive thirds again.
I mean, look at Jesuit. They're, even when there's only 1 person on the ball, they're still running after him.
Absolutely. As here's Dowman to Clamp. And now here's Patrick Wiley. Braden River able to
really scrap it now.
Possession.
And it's going to be out on Braden River.
Yeah, it was Braden Bobbitt trying to find Victor Philpotts on that far side for the Pirates. As this will be the second half water break. Your Jesuit Tigers lead Braden River 2-0 in the district final. Both goals being scored here in the second half. Scoring opened up with Patrick Wiley converting a penalty that he earned. And then it was Lucas Book on a set-piece opportunity. Assist coming from Keegan Clamp. We got the second goal. But a fantastic second half here from the Tigers. And once again, although it may feel like, it's only 2-0. It only takes that 1 goal for Braden River to come back in this game. Ryan, I would say this second half doesn't feel that way. It doesn't feel like a 2-0 game. It feels very much like Jesuit is fully in control of this game.
Well, the score just shows what happens with the product results of just scoring. But even then, the dominance is very obvious. So Braden River is just making it very hard to score. But even then, it doesn't matter. They're not scoring their own points. Jesuit's been keeping on lockdown on their defense and their offense, making sure they're constantly just in control over and over and over again. So it allows for them to show even through this game, even though they only scored 2 points, they've been in control the whole time. So I don't think they're going to be very afraid coming out after this water break.
Absolutely, and I think what could be talked about here during this water break is, hey, let's just make sure to get that 3rd goal. Let's make sure to continue the momentum that we've had here in this second half. And I think what's really going to be a stark difference here between Braden River and your Jesuit Tigers is, you just look at the numbers on the bench and Jesuit having that depth and the plenty of options in the attack to really go for that 3rd goal versus Braden River. We keep referencing it, but playing a double overtime game against a strong Freedom side really can take a toll on the team. And for what they played in that first half, that costs a lot of energy as well to defend against these Jesuit Tigers for 40-plus minutes. But either way, your Tigers lead 2-0 here in the district final at Alumni Field over Braden River. Patrick Wiley and Lucas Book, your 2 goal scorers. Tigers back underway here for the remaining 18 minutes or so of this second half. It's Evan Yaki. Ultimately a throw-in, maintain possession of the Tigers.
We were seeing with that first half after the water break, the ball was in Jesuit possession, but even with them being past the 20-yard line, the Pirates were not applying anything. They're just letting them walk the ball down. The more control that the Jesuits take over, it's going to be a lot harder for them to have to come back in the next 20 minutes.
Absolutely, and I think what we're noticing here as well is the passing lane starting to open up a little bit more for the Tigers, and that's creating more goal-scoring opportunities. I think in the first half we saw 11 guys staying true side by side, gridlocked, as you mentioned many times in the first half. And in this half, it just hasn't been the same. And that's because the goal came so early in the second half for the Tigers that now they can't just sit back and invite that pressure. They have to try to build themselves out of it. And once again, credit to Eric Sims and the coaching staff of the Tigers. It's nearly impossible to try to do against the Tigers here at Alumni Field. It's Braden River trying to create an opportunity here, and it's going to go wide.
Out.
As I believe that was number 36, Esteban Majode.
There were 2 sides. They were on both sides of him, so it was making it very difficult to score. And we had Hudson there, always
Absolutely.
at the ready.
Hudson making himself big, coming out of goal inside that 18-yard box to really pressure to take that shot sooner rather than later. I believe it was Esteban who had that first half opportunity for the Pirates in the opening minutes of the game.
Into that corner. This is a very slow burn victory right now, but this allows just for the Jesuits to make sure they have a good game plan coming in for the 16 minutes remaining.
Absolutely. Control what you can control is probably the MO for the Tigers really all season. If you're maintaining possession, if you're creating the chances, not allowing your opponent to create their own chances, typically things will work out in your favor. And as of right now, in these closing minutes or so of the second half, the Tigers doing just that, maintaining possession, not trying to force the issue too much, especially in that neutral third. So here's Charlie Dowman. Jay Diani winning back possession for the Tigers on the far side, so it'll be Lucas Ruiz to take it. Here's Dowman. Smith to Edelman.
See Braden River not applying anything. There's only one man going up. Smith just kicks it out.
Right, and I think that's kind of, what you and I were talking about in terms of the team is not staying gridlocked together.
Ooh, this looks like a big opportunity right here.
So this is Keegan Clamp able to bring it back down. Here's Dowman. Dowman's got to take a shot out far.
That's a field goal.
A goal kick. But yeah, you mentioned it. Only having one guy really applying the press up the field, and that's Victor Philpotts. Everybody else kind of sitting back. So as a team now, they're not really going on the same page, and that's going to create those passing opportunities for the Tigers. As you mentioned, didn't see that in the first half from the Pirates.
Braden River now starting to play an offensive game.
Absolutely, and I think they know time's against them at this point. They need a goal as soon as possible. So Patrick Wiley's open here on the far side. Diani's
going to be able to get the
find
ball.
him. Patrick Wiley's going to be able to keep it in.
Oh, it goes through his
Fantastic
legs.
job from Patrick Wiley. He's going to cross
Cross
it in.
in. Ooh, still in play.
Really nice play there from Patrick Wiley.
Going in on the offensive.
Now here's DeGenova. Yaki. Quick give and go from Dowman. Another give and go. Trying to find Yaki there. Yaki able to keep it in, but ultimately cross goes out of bounds for a goal kick.
Looks like he's been kicked into the bush. There's a man down. I think it was Yaki.
Trying to see on that far side if Yaki's doing all right.
He's standing back up, shaking his head.
Yep,
He's
so
back
that's
in
good.
play.
It's good to see Evan Yaki back on his feet here. One of the key leaders of this senior side for the Jesuit Tigers.
Definitely shows the Jesuits a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely. Here is Yaki now.
Still, even
Nice
immediately being
cutback there
injured.
from Yaki. Quick give and go from Wiley. Still Yaki crossing it in.
Ooh. Ball still in play. Vinyaki being pushed into that bush, he's still getting up and still playing.
Absolutely. You can see the fight and leadership from the senior. Here is Charlie Dowman.
Yeah, it's the same motivation to give to the rest of the players to keep on pushing.
Absolutely. Here is Dowman switching it, trying to find Yaki. Green River winning back possession. Green River with really the most possession they've had all game long. Problem is there's only one Braden River teammate
It's open
on
right
the ball at the moment. So here's Phil Potts on the ball now for the Pirates. Diani applying pressure on the ball for the Tigers. Now it's
now. Ball
Nick
still in
Smith.
play. Oh, there are three guys.
And ultimately called a throw in here for the Pirates. So 2-0, Patrick Wiley opening up the scoring here in this half for the Tigers, converting the penalty. Then Lucas Book scoring on a set-piece opportunity, crossed in by Keegan Clamp.
It's going to go very wide.
So throw in there for the Tigers. As it looks like a substitution is going to be made here for the Tigers. It looks like Lucas Book will be coming back on. He'll be coming on for Patrick Wiley.
Substitution for the Tigers entering re-entry game, number 9, Lucas Book. And for the Pirates, re-entry game, number 16, Raymond Gallo.
Here's Dowman trying to find Lucas Book, but ultimately will be a throw in here for the Pirates. Diani to Ruiz, quick give and go.
Disengaged. The Tigers are running it down the field.
Absolutely. Here's a fantastic pass. Going to take a shot.
Oh!
Trying to find Lucas Book there, just unable to.
Very wide shot there. But it was the first time that now their offensive pressure was being given to the Tigers.
Right, really the first counter for the Tigers this evening. That's how long the Pirates have been sitting back, defending in their defensive third. So here is Keegan Clamp to DeGenova. Now to Yaki.
Very wide shot.
And I think Clamp was just trying to find pass there, through ball maybe to Dowman. Either way,
Doesn't
Tigers
matter,
win back
too. They're
possession.
running
It's
it
Evan
down.
Yaki.
Both tripping
Keegan
over
Clamp.
themselves.
Keegan Clamp not only winning back possession, but earning the foul. Really smart play there from the midfielder.
You can see even with the three throws from the Pirates, the Jesuits just take it up immediately. They usurp that ball real quick.
Absolutely, and I think not only physical fatigue, but now
That mental fatigue.
mental fatigue starting to enter in the back of the Pirates' minds here,
Mhm.
as they know they need a goal in order to try to get anything going here in these last few minutes, as the Tigers continue to really clamp down on this game. As here is Keegan Clamp to take it. Cleared out there by the Pirates. And cleared out there by DeGenova.
See the Jesuit Tigers' mental still strong, so they're still putting up that physical game. The breakdown of the mental is really the most important, because even if you're physically tired, that mental will allow you to keep pushing forward. As we can see here, they haven't stopped all game.
Absolutely. As you can see, when Braden Rivers switches the side of the field,
The trip right
every
there.
single Tiger is switching over as well. Look at the fight here from Lucas Book.
Yeah, we can see there, that mental right there. Immediately, even if you tripped and fell back down, got right back up immediately. You got tackled again, you stood immediately right back up.
And Lucas Book, you would have thought the striker was a true center back the way he was defending there against Braden River. Fantastic job there from Book, as we have a substitution here for the Tigers. Patrick Wiley coming back on the far side. So the attacking front three will be as it started here tonight. Jay Diani, Patrick Wiley, and Lucas Book. It's a goal kick for Hudson Piers and the Tigers. Foul called there on the Tigers, so it'll be a free kick for the Pirates. Free kick taken. Bounces a couple times in the 18-yard box. Still well defended there. Ultimately cleared by Dowman. Green River still battling here.
They take the
Trying
ball.
to
The ball's still
cross
in
it
play.
in.
Kicks it out.
I think this may be...
It's out on Jesuit, I assume.
Thought maybe it would be the first corner for Braden River here tonight, but ultimately going to be a throw-in. But Braden River sending almost every single player here in the 18-yard box.
Mhm. It's now their only time to finally get a goal, but I think the Jesuit Tigers are going to be able to lock down on this defense with Hudson being able to save multiple goals in the past game. Ooh, tackle right there. It's a foul.
Absolutely, as Keegan Clamp is fouled. He's fouled there by Aiden Hammer, who's got to come off the field after receiving a yellow card. So it looks like another substitute's getting ready for the Tigers. So it looks like Max Manapak came on for Aiden Hammer. It looks like maybe Nico Provenzano may be coming on for the Tigers. Tough to see, so we'll let you know when that substitution's made. So here's Lucas Book.
He's got two guys on him, but he's still able to keep control of that ball. Oh, get kicked right there. Is that a foul right there?
They are going to call a foul against Braden Rivers, so this will be a set-piece opportunity again for the Tigers.
Looks like they're arguing with the ref. It was for a second. It's going to be a kick for the Tigers.
So it looks like Keaton Clamp will be one of guys to take this free kick for the Tigers. Looked like Jay Diani was the other one, but it will be Clamp ultimately to take this.
Re-entering the game for the Pirates, number 15, Braden.
So Aiden Hamer coming back in for Braden River. Referee's just doing a check here to make sure these guys are 10 yards back from where the free kick is to be taken. So Keaton Clamp to take it. Crossing to that far post.
Going way over the post.
That was Brock Edelman.
Only 3 minutes left in the game. Jesuits got to play smart here.
And substitution being made with Jay Dion coming off. Jackson Hannon coming on. Here's Keegan Clamp now. Keegan Clamp. Still Keegan Clamp. Breaking through 2 defenders, trying to get through that 3rd and 4th one, just not able to. Here's Hannon, though. Hannon crossing in, trying to find Book. Falls for Dowman. Dowman taking a low-driven strike. Goes just wide. Be a goal kick for the Pirates. As we approach 2 minutes, which will be time left on the field for the referee. It's 2-0 here in the district final. Patrick Wiley, Lucas Book, your goal scorers for the Tigers here tonight. Charlie Dowman. You throw in there for the Pirates. And so, looks like it'll be a yellow card here. Issued to Evan Yaki. So Evan Yaki's got to come off here for the time being. Mason Culver coming on. Braden River tried to play immediately, but they got to wait for a substitution to be made there. So as you mentioned, Ryan, only a few minutes here left in this game. If Braden River wants any kind of response, it has to be right now. But Jesuit has done so well defensively to not create really more than 2 opportunities for the Pirates here this evening.
You can see now with so little time left. Now Yaki out of the game, sadly. But it doesn't really matter too much. Just got to keep that pressure on and just keep going. It's not going to break their spirits.
Absolutely. It'll be a throw in here for the Tigers. Jackson Hannon on the ball. Here's Lucas Ruiz. DeGenova. Out wide to Hannon. Ruiz to Nick Smith. Brock Edelman.
Really playing that passive game now. They know that the clock's dwindling so slowly, but yet Braden River's really not going to have an opportunity now if they're going to keep playing the way they are. Ball's out.
Absolutely. Only a few minutes here remaining in this district final.
Maybe they can get a goal right here.
Trying to find Lucas Book there.
Tries to control the ball. Can't. Misses. Pirates are going to run it down.
Well defended there by Lucas Ruiz. And will be a Braden River throw.
There's 2 minutes left on the clock.
So now officially under 2 minutes remaining here in this second half. So time will be kept on the field from head referee as he's taking a look at his watch. It'll be a goal kick for the Tigers as that shot went wide. Well, once again, a really strong performance from your Jesuit Tigers here tonight, as we have seen on the regular here at Alumni Field in the district final against Braden River. Here is Keaton Clamp. To Hannon.
Really trying to close out this game now.
Clamp to Culver. To Wiley.
Are they going to run it up?
To Book. Balls for Clamp. Has Hannon on the outside. Passes it to him.
This ball's on fire right now.
Hannon looking to do a low-driven cross here for... Looked like he was trying to find Book there. Unable to, so goal kick for the Pirates. We're trying to really get a sense of urgency here, but once again, a little bit too little too late, as here is Lucas Book. Hannon crossing it in to Wiley. Cleared out there by Braden River, but only as far to DeGenova and Culver. To DeGenova. Clamp to Culver. To Ruiz.
Just playing it smart right now.
Switching the field to Culver. Now here's Clamp. Hannon on the far side.
Some of the Pirates are trying to get closer.
Takes a look at his watch, blows the whistle, and your Jesuit Tigers are district champions. Beating Braden River 2-0 thanks to Patrick Wiley and Lucas Book, both scoring the goals here in the second half. So your Jesuit Tigers dominant at Alumni Field as they have been not only this season but in seasons past. And they will be hosting several games here for the region tournament. And Ryan, just give some final thoughts here in terms of how well the Jesuit Tigers handled their business against Braden River.
Well, they played for business. It was just another lockdown game. They were able to get those 2 openings in the second half. It was very important goals right there that really defined the game, allowing them to continue just the pressure ongoing for the rest of the second half. Really was important that first half to figure out what was the best point of attack, what was the best way to get an opening attack, and obviously with that penalty kick, that was definitely the first lead of momentum, and then they were able to score after that field kick. So it really, really shows how potent the Jesuit team is right now as they go into now their next tournaments for the regionals.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better. I think the key word here was business. They handled their business here at home as they do. And what a stellar performance. I think really standout performances could be Hudson Piers with that save in the first half. Really could have changed momentum for either side if that shot had gone in for Braden River. It's a fantastic save from Hudson Piers. And I really think some standout performances as well could be Patrick Wiley and Charlie Dowman. Charlie Dowman delivering numerous crosses easily over 10 inside the 18-yard box. And Patrick Wiley earning himself that penalty and converting from the spot to open up the scoring for the Tigers. As you mentioned, Ryan, the region tournament action will start next Tuesday here at Alumni Field. But as for this district final, your Jesuit Tigers, district champions, defeating Braden River 2-0 with Patrick Wiley and Lucas Book scoring the 2 goals for the Tigers. I'm Colin Rivera. Thanks for everybody tuning in to the Jesuit Tigers Sports Network YouTube channel, as we will be going live next Tuesday for the region quarterfinal. Opponent to be determined, but your Jesuit Tigers take care of business here in the district final, defeating Braden River 2-0.